The brand obsession. Now, we tackled this subject previously and talked about how to move past the single label hunt and instead look at the bigger picture of what liquidation has to offer. Now we want to look at another common reseller pitfall that goes hand in hand with the brand obsession, and that trap is the depth over breadth approach to buying and reselling liquidation. Now, we get this quite a lot. Resellers looking to buy a single product 500 units at a time. This approach is putting inventory depth before breadth of selection. And while at first glance it may seem logical, try and think about it this way. I want you to shut your eyes and picture your closet. Mentally picture your clothes closet at home and tell me, just what do you see? Just how many different styles, colors, brands, and types of clothing do you have in it? A few hundred or more? Various brands, multiple colors and styles. Well, of course. A well-rounded wardrobe should have a wide variety of items to choose from to suit any occasion. Now, picture this closet instead with multiples of a single identical item. Bit boring to say the least. Sure, it makes getting dressed every day a lot easier, but a whole lot less interesting. Imagine this closet is your store. A shopping customer in a physical or virtual store will realize fairly quickly that there is just one item for them to purchase, and if it's not for them, just move on. This depth approach may bring that bit of advice about not putting all of your eggs in one basket to mind, but there is a certain undeniable appeal to this approach, and this is where the trap is hidden. It's appealing because it seems easy. List it once and you're done. Now sit back and wait for the sales. The only problem is you can wait and wait for these sales a long time, especially if you're stuck with hundreds of identical products and it's not the right product for your business. The depth approach, when dealing with liquidation merchandise, is best suited for inexpensive commodity items. Even with some of the most in-demand commodity items, you still need to be careful. There's always a risk of getting pulled into a price battle and then having to sacrifice precious margin. Worse yet, what if your product demand suddenly dries up overnight? It could be a seasonal change or simply consumer tastes have shifted. And now you're stuck with an amount of goods that no one wants. That easy sale just turned into a long, slow slog to the price bottom. And then there's still no guarantee that you will be able to sell your inventory successfully. If you want to achieve consistent sales growth when selling liquidation merchandise, focus instead on the breadth of selection rather than the depth. In this scenario, which sounds better to you? You could have 100 units of an item that sells 2 units per day, or 100 different items that on average sell 0.25 per day. That's 2 sales per day versus 25 sales per day. See my point now? The breadth of selection strategy is a far more reliable and effective approach to your long-term sales growth, and this is Fox Liquidation's specialty. We have a broad range of lots with a diverse mix of goods that will pique your clients' interests and keep them coming back for more. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates from Foxliquidation.com.